Hello and welcome back, and yet another radio video. I'm sorry for everyone that doesn't like radio, but I'm just going to do a little favour today for Pukka Dave and give him yet another radio check on his CRT Superstar 9900, and that's that little 10-metre radio that you will see on my videos on my one with the purple display. Now the reason for this this radio check is to say Dave has got himself a brand new CRT 9900, and this is the standard microphone that comes with it. I think it's called the CRT M9, and yeah, pretty good microphone. Certainly on sideband, had no real sort of problems with it. Does sound a little bit fluffy, a little bit woolly perhaps on FM. So what Dave's done, he's gone and got himself one of these, which is the rather famous, the KPO NM-532 power mic. These have been around for donkey's years, and they work surprisingly well, really well. And you can pick these up pretty darn cheap actually. They go for about £25 delivered, and if you're buying in the UK, the best place to buy them is from Knights. As I say, they come to you delivered for £25 or just under, for brand new battery and the wiring of your choice for your radio. So you're not going to do any better than that. So that's what Dave's gone and got himself. He's going to replace this this standard mic with the KPO 532. So today I said I'd try and go on and give him a bit of a radio check. So I'll try and do a little bit of a recording, and hopefully we'll see some difference. Right, okay, Pukka Dave, you should have a copy on a 1664. So you're now on the CRT, the standard microphone that came with the 9900. Over.
Yeah, certainly did there. Sorry, I'm just having a mouthful of sandwich. Yeah, this is the standard microphone that come with the 9900 there, Fred. So that's what I'm using at the moment. So I've got it about an inch away from me mouth there. So I think if you have it any further away, it'll be quiet. But I've got the mic gain set on the default, which is 30. So but I did have it turned up to the full before, but because I put the power mic on, I turned the mic gain down, Rog.
Yeah, I got you there, Dave. Well, it doesn't sound bad. I mean, it doesn't sound bad. It's a little bit of splatter, as you know, you got it quite close to your mouth, so you just sort of, you know, you get that little bit of sort of voice splatter. But yeah, it sounds, you know, it sounds okay. A little bit woolly, like we said before, but overall, you know, it's perfectly acceptable. All right then, Dave. Do you want to swap over to the KPO power mic now, and we'll give that a go?
Yeah, give us a tick and I'll swap over.
Now I'm going to swap over to the KPO power microphone, and hopefully we'll get a copy on him.
Right, okay Fred, this is the KPO NM-532 power mic, half volume, and the mic gain set on the 9900 at 30. Back to you, Fred.
Yeah, I got that there, Dave. Well, to my old ears, definitely an improvement in clarification. I had a little bit of dropout on your signal, which sometimes happens because of all the terrain between us. Yeah, your signal actually went up, I think. I'll have to check on the video, but I think it went up a couple of S points. But yeah, give me some more numbers, Dave, and hopefully we'll get a slightly steadier signal back to you.
Yeah, no problem there, Fred. Yeah, I've got it about the mic about a foot away from my mouth there. It's at half volume. As I say, it's the KPO NM-532. So, yeah, that's it. Hopefully, you can say there is an improvement, but obviously the proof is in the pudding. It'll be interesting to hear the radio. Sorry, hear the video there, Fred. Back to you.
Yeah, Roger, Dave. All copied and understood.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, I'll think about that. Yeah. I thought rather than get a crossover lead and keep on having to unscrew a microphone. I mean, they're cheap enough. I mean, there's only $24.95, I think, with the battery and the plug fitted, so you can't go wrong really, can you?
No, absolutely not. No, I explained that as I started the video. From Knights, they're under £25, delivered with the new plug soldered to your requirements and the battery. Okay Dave, shall we stay on this frequency? I haven't checked if it's clear, I should have done really, but shall we switch over to upper sideband, and we'll start with the KPO microphone, and then we'll swap back to the original. Okay Dave? Right, okay, so we're now on USB. This is upper sideband, and Dave is on the Superstar 9900, and he's still on the KPO power mic. That's the 532. So okay Dave, over to you. Give us some modulation.
Yeah, no problem there, Fred. Yeah, signal 7, radio 5 from you. Nice clear modulation. I don't know what radio you're using. I think you might be using the Alinco, but I'm not sure. But there we go. This is the I've got the volume on the power mic at half volume. The mic gain on the radio is set at default at 30, and I've got the microphone about a foot away from me now. So back to you, Fred.
Yeah, cheers Dave. Yeah, sounds absolutely fine, Dave. Coming through about S4, I think, if I turn the attenuator off. But yeah, it certainly sounds clear. You know, radio 5. Signal's probably almost about the same as what you'd give me normally when you're running the small little linear, so that's quite encouraging. But yeah, I think that sounds quite nice, clear. Just give us a bit more then, Dave, and I'll record it. Over.
Yeah, okay, Fred. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I ordered it yesterday at about 12 o'clock, and it come in the post this morning. So Knights is very rapid on their delivery. I mean, I can't fault Knights for delivery wise, and as you say, there's a lot of people say, they wire the mic up, put a battery in, and fit the plug.
Yep, 1664 on the return. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I think, you know, it is probably one of the bargains of the century in the microphone fields. Okay Dave, right, I've got your signal. I've got you at about S7 to S8, nice signal with the attenuator on, so it's probably less than that normally. But if you swap over now, Dave, you swap over to the standard CRT microphone, and I'll see how your signal goes, and we'll get a bit on your audio. Over.
Yeah, will do. Swapping over now. Give us a tick.
Right, so Dave's going to swap to the standard mic. I'm interested to see his signal. It's giving me about S8 with the attenuator on, so it's about S4 normally. I'll be interested to see how much that power mic pushes the radio.
Right, okay Fred, I've got the standard 9900 mic on now, mate, so back to you and ready to go ahead, mate.
Yeah, cheers Dave. Well, first impressions, the signal is about the same actually, so the standard microphone is pushing the radio just as hard, which is quite encouraging. To my duff old ears, and we'll have to wait till we put it up on the video, but definitely has lost some of the clarity. It's perfectly readable, it's a radio 5, I wouldn't criticise it normally, but I think it's lost a bit of the clarity. Back to you, Dave.
Yeah, roger on that. Yeah, so obviously the KPO 532 does make a difference, so that's good. But the proof will be to me listening and comparing the two, and I'll be dead interested to hear what it sounds like, mate.
Yeah, roger Dave, all understood. Well, it sounds pretty good. I mean, the radio itself, you know, these 9900s, I've never heard a bad one. I know the one you had before had issues. I've never really heard a bad one, mate, to be honest. But no, in my opinion, I say the signal was about the same, but it did push up the clarity. A little bit more. I've now turned the attenuator off. So I think for the last part, I don't know if you just want to quickly swap over back to the KPO and just give us a little bit more on the lower signal, and then that'll be the final bit. Dave, over.
Yeah, Roger, give us a tick, excuse me, give me a tick and I'll swap back again. Right, okay Fred, we're back onto the KPO NM-532 power mic, and yeah, as I say, the mic gain is the same, setting at default 30. The mic gain is turned right up on the radio, I'm on full power, and the microphone is about a foot away from me mouth. Back to you, Fred.
Yeah, Roger Dave, all copied, understood, 1664. Yeah David, I think the signal's about the same. I'm getting an S3 to S4 without the antennator on, and yeah, I think there is an improvement now. I do think that's got slightly punchier audio. I can't say it's it's not a massive improvement, but of course for £25 delivered, obviously horses for courses. But I think yeah, I think that's a good one, Dave. I think that's definitely improving your audio. Over.
Yeah, Roger on that. Oh, that's nice to know, Fred. Yeah.
So there you go. That's the same test on sideband. Once again, I don't think the improvement to my NAFOLD ears. You'll have to wait for you guys to see what you think. But I don't think the improvement is quite as substantial as it was on FM. It certainly cleaned it up on FM. On sideband, I think the standard microphone, does a pretty good job, to be honest. But as I said before, these are only £25 delivered. So for £25, plus they're more comfortable to hold because you're not holding it right up to your mouth like you are with the standard mic. You can hold it a little bit further away. So yeah, 25 quid. Job's a good one. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. This is really for Dave, but I'm sure everyone else is interested. Have a nice weekend, what's left of it, and cheers. I'll catch you all on the next one.